Sure, here's a rewritten and rephrased version of the article. This version keeps the core points and tone intact but refines the structure, flow, and clarity. Trump's tariff tantrum. How one man's trade delusions could crash the economy. Lately, speculation has swirled around whether Donald Trump is intentionally trying to crash the stock market. That rumor gained traction after a video surfaced on Truth Social, prompting some to wonder if there was a calculated effort to trigger a market sell-off. When asked about it, Trump dismissed the idea but quickly pivoted to his favorite talking point: trade deficits. "I want to fix the deficit problem with China, the EU, and others," he said. "If they want to talk, I'm open. If not, why bother?" Trump pointed to $7 trillion in investments he claims have already been committed to the US thanks to tariffs, citing the influx of manufacturing and chip companies as evidence. Thousands of companies are coming back. Furniture's returning to North Carolina. Car companies are setting up in Indiana and Michigan. "We've never seen anything like it," he declared. However, the numbers and logic behind Trump's grand economic vision don't hold up. Let's be clear. Trump inherited the strongest stock market in American history, and in mere days, he sent it spiraling toward a potential recession. If the S&P 500 drops more than 4% again, it will mark the first time that's happened for 3 consecutive days since the Great Depression, courtesy of the man who claimed he cared about your grocery bill. At the heart of Trump's argument is a fundamental misunderstanding of trade. He believes trade deficits mean we're being ripped off. But a trade imbalance simply means we import more than we export. That's not theft, it's demand. Americans want goods from other countries. Take Madagascar, for example. They supply 80% of the world's vanilla, something we don't produce domestically. Trump slapped a 47% tariff on them because they don't buy as much from us. But what exactly are we exporting that one of the poorest nations on earth can afford to buy? Imposing tariffs on countries like Madagascar doesn't level the playing field. It makes essential goods more expensive for American consumers. It also punishes other nations for not buying products they don't need or can't afford. And no, America is not about to become a vanilla exporting superpower. When asked if tech leaders supported his tariff plan, Trump said he spoke to the biggest in the world. When pressed to name them, he backtracked, saying he'd need to check if that was a confidential call. The energy was peak. "My girlfriend goes to another school, you wouldn't know her." It's hard to believe any tech executive would support a policy that could trigger a recession. And while Trump spins this as a strategic move to reassert US dominance, the world isn't buying it. The European Union has already announced retaliatory tariffs. Japan and South Korea are forging closer economic ties with China. Trump says he wants to contain China, but he's literally driving America's allies into Beijing's arms. In another Truth Social post, Trump celebrated tariffs as a beautiful thing, claiming they're already bringing in tens of billions of dollars. But here's the truth. Tariffs are taxes paid by American consumers and businesses, not foreign governments. So when Trump says he's generating revenue, he really means he's taking it from your wallet. Of course, he couldn't resist attacking President Biden, who oversaw the addition of 16 million jobs, record-high stock markets, and a resurgence in clean energy and manufacturing. But in Trump's mind, that was a disaster, and his plan to crater the economy is genius. Here's the real danger. Trump doesn't believe in admitting mistakes. He sees compromise as weakness. That means he'll keep pushing, even if it means doubling or tripling down on policies that hurt working Americans. History has shown us what happens when Republicans take the wheel. George H.W. Bush ushered in a recession that Clinton cleaned up. George W. Bush triggered a financial crisis that Obama had to fix. Trump handed off a COVID-fueled economic collapse that Biden had to stabilize. Every time they promise prosperity, they deliver chaos. So yes, this is what happens when political branding outpaces economic reality. If you appreciate independent journalism and commentary like this, consider subscribing to stay in the loop, especially as platforms grow more aggressive in muting critical voices. You can also sign up for the newsletter, link below, to stay connected, no matter what happens with social media platforms. Your support means the world. Let me know if you'd like a shorter version, a more neutral rewrite, or one tailored to a specific platform, newsletter, blog, video script, etc.